Hey guys, this is Josegi here with a little bit about World of Warcraft Midnight. So continue with the expansion and give a little recap of what's going on here with my character, which has been mostly focusing on leveling my boy else Demon Hunter, mainly trying to going with the new spec that came before the release of the Midnight expansion, which is the Hour Spec, and sometimes focusing on Vengeance, which I honestly enjoy quite a lot playing as a tank. Demon Hunter, I think, is one of the, in my opinion, my favorite tank classes in the game. But also say, guys, this week we're gonna be focusing in trying to get one of the sets that, honestly, in my opinion, I think is really one of my favorite, which is the one that you can find in Amiltrasil, the Drink Hope. We're talking about this one called Screaming Torch and Field Brutality. And you can see here the different variations, like for example, the Bright Thunder had this kind of cool as a blue color with the flames and everything. And the normal difficulty got more Sargeras looks like colors, which looks amazing in my opinion. You can see here, this looks like has the same color pattern of the armor that Sargeras is wearing. In the heroic version, we got this one that's full more like focusing on fell energy, I guess. And finally, on the mythic difficulty, which have the best version, which is more like something related to the boy, which will be amazing to use with this Boiled Demon Hunter with the Devour Spet, since that Spet is basically mainly focusing on um, consuming boy energy. Another one of the variations of this set is the one from the PvP version, which is called Verdant Glider Leather Armor, which has more light colors between a blue and yellow combination, which honestly I love, is the one that I'm using right now. Needless to say, to get this set, you have to go to the Samendrazin Ray, which is from the Dragonfly expansion. I will say that so far with my experience going as a tank, it's totally. I was able to solo two bosses. I still have to go for the other ones, but it takes a while. If you go like with a tank and trying to solo the whole team, probably you can do it, but probably some boss mechanics, since to be able to take down some of the bosses, it's gonna take a while. Probably you're gonna have a little. Maybe you have to bring one or two extra players. But let's just say this is so far the sets that I'm looking for with this character, which honestly you can see are one of my favorite sets. Really well done and amazing part of the Dragonfly expansion. So far in the progression, I already completed the right thunder difficulty, all the pieces of this set. Normal I got to get 6 more pieces, and heroic we don't have anything. Me taking nothing. So let's just say we are looking forward to get more of these set pieces in the future, trying to complete the Amil Drasil raid. Um, I have been definitely focusing on trying to go back with some of the content here, but that's mainly the goal that I have been trying to get. The one of the sets that I really want to get is this one because it combines really well with the boy Fiend, and it's gonna be amazing with a Devour Demon Hunter. Besides that, you can see here, guys, we are making a little progression with the different activities. Delva Season 1, level 9 or 10, I almost complete this one. And Prey Season 1, level 8 or 10, almost completed to this one, which honestly I quite enjoyable. There is another mechanic here that I noticed that they included in the game, which is called Ritual Sites, which is more like a solo play, one-player dungeons. Kind of similar to the Dells, but here you don't got a companion or anything. But you have different affix and challenges, which honestly I love it. My opinion, this is one of the content that I quite enjoy a lot in the game, and I definitely recommend guys that you want to try a nice solo experience. And like, let's say you want to do a solo without having companions or anything. A ritual size, I think, is one of the best options here. So far, I still have to go with this character. I have only 262 iron level. We also my PvP gear. I have to improve a lot with that, but we are gonna progressing over the week. Let's just say, guys, so far enjoy quite a lot playing with a Demon Hunter with the both specs, talents here between Vengeance and Devour, which is a nice new spec that was introduced before the release of the Migrant expansion. I still have to explore more of the Ray parts of the game, which I have been so far not able to do it. The time I don't be able, really need more time to explore more of the game. I've been mostly focusing on going to with the Warcraft 3 Reforged, but also say I'm gonna try to get a little time just to continue the exploration here. So say guys, in case that you get any questions, comments, feel free to let me know. So far here I'm sharing a little operation with this toon, which is basically my main toon that I have been focusing on playing for this expansion. Hope all of you, in case that you got questions, feel free to let me know.